Good morning, everyone. So it's the next day, and it's like 7:30. It feels like it's like 80 degrees, 90 degrees already. Camry's sleeping in. She stayed up a little late last night watching YouTube and stuff, so couldn't find my tape measure, so got me like a long straight edge. I'm going to, for one, let the chickens out, but for two, I want to get that automatic door installed today. So I'm gonna come over here. So me and Cam kind of talked about it off camera, so we kind of know what we're gonna do to install the automatic chicken door so it fits. You can hear the chickens in there now. They want out. They want out. So there's shade, as you guys can see. So like regular sun, obviously over there, and then the not so shaded part, and then where we put the weed barrier. Super nice. Is that what it's meant for? No. Like I told Camry, this weed barrier is probably gonna turn orange by the end of the season. I'm not really too worried about it, if I'm being quite frank. I think that it will be just fine. But let's get these girlies out. Let's see. Here, I'll give you guys a reveal of the girlies running down their ramp. They were using it yesterday, no problem. Come on, girlies. Come on. Okay, you jumped off the whole damn thing. There we go. They like that little tray of water. Keeps their feet. I need to get where your door is, so come on out. Red Rover, let the girlies come over. Yeah, they kind of all just jump off the side of the ramp. They're not even really using it. They're already in their water. You know, jumping off the side. You probably just got to get used to it. Hurry up! I need to work where you're at, girls. The little babies want out. Perch is ready. She's ready to come out. Perch is our gray one. We named her Perch because when they were in their like incubator cage thing, she was jumping up and all out of it, all over the place. Today's the day for chickens. Yesterday was the day for chickens. Alright. White face, black Spanish, either get out or get moving. Yep, alright, you get moving. So what we're gonna do, we've kind of thought about this, is there's a piece of wood here that kind of keeps the door shut on both sides. I'm gonna measure right now this opening, and we're gonna put a piece of plywood there and essentially block it off. And then we'll get the measurements for the automatic coop door, and then we'll cut a hole in that and then mount it to that, and that way it can open and close all by itself. Cam also had the idea to make another coop door, but like I don't understand the need for that when there's just one coop. So yeah, I'm gonna measure real quick, and then we'll go find us some plywood, see what we can do. Let's measure lengthwise, roughly 22.5. And then height-wise, we're roughly 20. So 22.5 by 20. All right, let's go find us some plywood. And, oh look, you finally decided to show up. And then we'll go from there. Look at them, they're all intermixing. Perch is perching on the top. That's probably why there was chicken shit up there, because she likes to get on the top. Little perchy over there.
Today.
Oh yeah, as soon as I let them out, they all ran outside the coop, and they're doing chicken stuff.
Good morning, bird.
That's Camry's favorite, is Perch. My favorite is that one down there. Her name is Abigail. She's black and has orange feathers. She's really pretty. All right, let's go get some plywood. All right, so we put a piece of plywood on a mesquite branch, tree, bush thing a few days ago, because I wanted to see, people said the best way to kill these little mesquite bushes is to drain them of the sun. So we have these little mesquites. I'll show you guys here. Little mesquites. They're everywhere. I counted roughly 30 in our yard. So like one there, two there. They're just everywhere. About 5 right there that we can see, and they're just damn near impossible to kill. right? They just keep it coming back. That one grew when we ran her under the ground in the in-ground water line. That one I already took out with the brush hog and it came back. So there's everywhere. So I have this piece of plywood here. This is the one that I kind of have the intentions on putting on the coop. But I put a piece of wood on it to see if the mesquite would die under it, which still looks really green. It actually kind of looks happy that it's been not getting cooked by the sun. So bad for us, good for the mesquite, I guess. I guess it's not as black. Well, you know, that one's as green as that one is. It's super green. I was hoping that, I mean, it's been on there for like a week or two now, not getting any sun. And these mesquites, man, they have these really pokey thorns. Like those thorns on those mesquites they're atrocious. They will poke the living crap out of you. And so, yeah, I hate all the mesquites in the yard, but there's not much I can do about it. I was thinking about getting an attachment for the tractor. So if you guys want to see the tractor, we have a Kubota, what is it again? Yeah, L3302, big boy. It's not a subcompact. I was gonna get a subcompact. We just had too many goals and honestly too many plans to do with that. So, all right, I'm gonna set you guys up on the porch. I'm gonna go get the circular saw and a marker, and we'll get this door cut. Grab me some screws, get the drill, and let's go. We'll cut it, test fit it, probably cut it again because I think it's a little bit smaller than 22.5. And then we'll get the coop door. We'll test fit it to this plywood as well, and we'll just go from there and get it all knocked down. So we did use this board. As you guys can see, there's two holes right here. When we got our beehive and we had kind of a rudimentary box, I'm not too worried about two little baby holes in it, so I'm literally not gonna think twice about that. I would have to say the only thing that I am necessarily doing wrong, which I definitely should correct, and don't do as I do, is you should definitely wear eye protection when doing shit like that. I got a box of screws here, bag of screws here. We're gonna use to just, I'll take out there. I'm not gonna attach it yet until we cut out the chicken coop door, but I gotta find my drill bit attachment, which is right here, and get it attached to our drill. Rob the battery off of that saw. Definitely wear eye protection, boys and girls. Don't do what I did. I got my safety squints. Just squint real hard. All right, back to the coop. Let's see if she fits. Everybody's pretty tired from yesterday. The heat really drained us. We were outside for a long part of the day. I don't know if you guys saw the time lapse. It didn't seem like that long. That time lapse was taking a picture every half second, and it was, once the time lapse was done, it was completely 4 minutes. We actually sped it up 700% for the YouTube video, so it looked, you know, decent. This whole like content creation stuff for us is a big change. right? A massive change. We don't know how to properly do this. When I was editing the video last night, I thought you could hear the music really well on my computer speakers, and I was really happy with it. Until I watched it on YouTube with my TV, you can barely even hear the background speakers or like the music that was on it. So just learning points, things to learn from. You know, each song has a different volume and a different aesthetic to it, and I don't know, we're just out here hanging out. If you guys did watch the first YouTube video, or if you're watching this one, thank you so much. If you like what we're doing out here, subscribe, right? We don't do it for the views, but if people watch it, it makes us feel a little bit better. So we cut her a little bit big. Oh, I guess you guys want to see that, huh? We cut her a little bit big. So she's a little tall, so we need to take a sliver off the top. She's a little long, she's a little long. So we're gonna take just a sliver off the top and the side, call it a day. I'll have Cam bring that saw over here so I can just cut these slivers off. We'll get that solar panel door up and kind of see how we want to retrofit it, right? I think I want to go up. The thing is I can't really climb a ladder right now. I have a torn ACL, or recovering from a torn ACL, so I don't know how we're gonna mount it on the coop. But we'll figure it out. We'll get there. It's part of the process, you know. All right, let's I just need to take a sliver off of both sides.
Little sliver.
Like the smallest of slivers. Is this the side I cut? I can't even tell which side I cut. It cut so well. Ah, this side. Take a little sliver off of it. When I say a sliver, I mean I need to take a sliver. You know me, I always cut it a little bit longer than I need.
Yeah, it's better that way.
Can you like hold this board?
Yeah.
Just come around, but just hold it. Obviously, don't look at it. We don't want you to get anything in your eyes. Perfect. All right.
How do I take it out?
Good question. Damn, I'm good. I'm real good.
Yeah, I can't get my hands in there.
All right. I'll come out here and catch it. Push, push. There we go. Getting her out. Now that we know that this guy is a rough fit inside, we need to figure out our kit now. Let's take this out. Let's see what kind of components we're dealing with here. And just go from there. This is a nice little kit, Automatic Chicken Coop. Solar powered door, a remote to open it from the house. You got some basic screws, USB cable, and then this is the door. So this is the door. I think it just slides up. Let me see that solar box you got there. Because I would like to mount it. So super basic little solar panel, the USB-C cable. I mean, it looks like you can just set it up there.
Yeah, it's got little feet.
Yeah, I got little feet. You can just set it up there, or you can put a screw and hang it on something. So it should just literally go on the top.
Yeah.
Do you think if we just set it on the top, it would be okay for now?
Not with the wind.
Well, if it's flat like this, you think the wind's gonna take it?
Yeah. Well,
The
I don't
wind's
know.
gonna rip that off?
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's light.
It's super light, yeah. If you guys didn't know this, where we live is super windy. Like the most windy. Put that in the sun. I'm assuming there's an internal battery on this bad Larry. All right, so it says that it's charging, which is neat. So you can see there, it's got a little charging logo. Can you see it on the camera?
Yeah.
Sweet. Manually open or close. Oh shit, it's just going.
Whoa. Very slow. Sorry if our camera turned off on us. Just started recording again.
So you can set it to current mode is time, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Or we can set it to light. When the light is at 60 it opens, or the light's at 30 it closes. Or you can set it to open at light, close at 7. Or you can do open at a time, close at a light. I think we're gonna just do time at this point.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it with, I don't want them to obviously we're gonna be opening and closing it daily, but I don't want to kind of risk it I want it to just go off the time.
Yeah, I don't want it to go
5 to 7 will cover us like our time zone doesn't change.
No.
Right, so 5 to 7 is perfect. We need to cut the wood in like some type of perfect way. I got a screw in my pocket for Okay, so we've kind of marked out with the screw where the hole's gonna be cut, but we did realize that if we do this, if I close this guy and we attach it, as soon as I go to open it, since this is inset, it will hit that there and stop. Right, so it stopped. Which we don't want, so what I think we can do is measure out the plywood in the back and just put 2 layers. So it's smooth up here and it just rides straight up. What do you think?
Yeah, that'll work.
We're gonna take this off and then we'll make some more cuts and then we'll come back to it. All right, let's go test fit it.
So I'm assuming these go right here.
Yep.
They only go a certain way?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Ooh.
All right, guys, you see what the plan is? Just trying to make that flush to the outside because obviously you got your framing and then you got your wood on top. So we're trying to make this gap up here as smooth as possible so that door can float up and down. Alrighty, let's get the drill and let's start putting some screws in it. Alright, so you guys can see we did this off camera, but we cut the hole for the door. We have these 2 pieces of wood here, which I'm going to re-secure because the screws are coming loose. Alright, so we put like a little shoring behind it.
Yes.
Okay, hold that in place and I'll secure it.
Must match.
Nice.
That's wild.
That's cool.
Super cool.
Now the girls will hear that and then they'll just run outside and we don't have to come out here every day.
Yep.
All right, so part 1 done. So we have it set to open at 5 o'clock and close at 7. You think that's good? Or you think 7:30?
No, I think that 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
so let me teach you how to use this.
the sun goes down.
So you have your settings button. When you click it, you see how it's flashing 5? Okay, go to next. Next, 7, up to 8. There. And then you set your time. It is still 8:34. And then
No, that's not. That's it.
that's it. All right, so let's figure out this solar panel portion so it'll stay charged and it'll be quite self-sustainable without us. Hold on.
What?
Why don't we just attach it to the chain link? But how do we attach it like that?
Zip ties.
I know, but there's no holes. All right, so we've taken the solar panel out of the thing. Now we don't want to mount this onto the roof because honestly the chicken coop needs a new roof. So I've taken the solar panel out and what we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize these bars here, and thankfully due to Nick, he bought us brand new DeWalt Project Farm approved drill bits. We're just gonna put a small pilot hole through the back side of this, right? Just one here and one here. What we're gonna do is we're actually going to take the solar panel, route it from here, go up the wall, and then we're gonna mount it actually on the chain link, right? So it can get full sun, full day, and actually be charging throughout the day. Like I said, if our roof was pretty decent, we wouldn't have to worry about mounting it up there. But for now, I know that we can actually properly secure it to the chain link without an issue. So just a pilot hole there, and a pilot hole here. Now I can give the drill back to Camry, and then I can get our solar panel put back into our frame. The frame snaps together pretty well, so I'm not too worried about that, but I want to pre-stage my zip ties down through the solar panel and up, and we'll do the same thing here, down through the solar panel and up, and then we'll get our solar panel itself nice and gingerly. We're going to be putting it through the back here. I don't know if you guys can see. Through the back, up the front, putting our wiring loom back to where it belongs, pushing that in. Solar panel gets placed, zip tie gets fed through the back, and now she can sit fat, dumb, and happy there. We get our front mount screen, which that goes there, and we will clip her all back together. So not every project is just easy peasy lemon squeezy, but I think this is a pretty good alternate. So what we want to do, I'm going to try to fish another zip tie through these bars in the back. There we go. All right, so Camray's got it. She's gonna take it, keep going, take it to this chain link corner right here.
Okay.
All right, the solar panel's up there. I want to attach it to the actual chain link, so move it down a little bit more.
I can't reach that side.
Okay, here, let's do this bottom side first. Here, let's switch. Let me go outside, you come inside. We have to use our strengths and put them together.
Just so it doesn't go anywhere. You know?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it at a diagonal. I'll make it half.
You need the staple gun.
Yeah, a staple gun, and we'll put some staples in it.
Okay, I'll go get it.
All right. Think we're looking good. I wanted to go up and over, but since we went so far up the gate to attach a solar panel there, it's gonna be at a diagonal. Cam's gonna run inside and go get the staple gun. If you like what we're doing, subscribe. We came out here early today to try to get ahead of the heat. It's already really hot, so luckily we're done early, so we get to go to Ace Hardware, get the Blackstone up and running. If you guys want to see content like that, the Blackstone and the everyday life stuff, follow us on Instagram. It's the same name, the Arizona Outpost. We post stories and reels and everything there, and then the long form content here. Up and call it a day. I'm ready to grill some breakfast. You ready for some breakfast, Cam?
Ready for some bacon.
Bacon. Big old bacon. Bacon and egg. I'm no longer bacon and egg. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so not hit our wire. Good. Good. We don't have a lot of staples left. We used most of them yesterday.
Take some men's skill.
Good. Good. One more in the middle here, maybe. There. One more in the middle. One more on the machine. Oh, ran out. Told you we ran out of staples. Oh, there's one left. Do you think we can get her lined up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get it. Let's go, last staple. Used every single one of them. All done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Like I said, go follow us on Instagram if you want to see the everyday life stuff. And Camry, what do you have to say?
It's hot. That's what I have to say.